Hi, my name's Tom, and this is my story. Growing up, everything was going great in my life. I became a Christian when I was 13 years old, and I really felt God just on my life. And then I was about 20 years old. There was a real tragedy that hit my family like never before. All these things that I'd learned about God being good and faithful, and all of a sudden, that had just disappeared in my mind. I remember being so furious that God would allow that to happen in my life, and I was just like, what's the point of me carrying on doing this Christian faith journey? I've never been more tempted in my life to just go and do my own thing, but I really felt like this was the moment where I was going to stand up and be like, yes, these people are standing firm in their faith. This is my turn. I started going to church, and I was broken, and I was in turmoil, and I was praying out to God and still not hearing anything. But I was going to be part of community no matter what. I made a decision in my life that I was going to be a part of the house of God, and I was going to trust that this was going to work out for me. Through great community and through people that were just building my faith up. And constantly there's times I just want to give up, but they just kept speaking into my life, kept telling me that it was going to be all right and that God was who he was. All of a sudden those chains, the weight of grief that was on my life just disappeared in a moment. So then fast forward, I was still being a part of church, being a part of community. And then I really felt the sense of God saying, okay, now that you've dealt with that season of grief and that season of pain, and you've proven to me that you're willing to be faithful, now I want you to get out your comfort zone. I want you to go to Toronto, and I want you to build my church, and I want you to be a part of community in Toronto. I get here, I be a part of C3 Toronto, and then 3 months into this, COVID happens, and a pandemic happens, and this community that I had just gets ripped away from me. You've called me to this place, you've told me to be here, and now all of a sudden, all the plans that you've had have just been thrown out the window. Where are you? You really kind of just spoke to me and just said, hey, this is where you need to be, trust in me. I told you that I'm taking you out your comfort zone. And I've been doing some awesome things for the church, things that I never would have thought I could do. But every time and every step of the way, God's been with me. This year has been the hardest year, but also the most rewarding year of my life, where I think my level of intimacy with God has increased more than ever before, because I decided to step out and to be a part of community. When you keep going with God and you keep pushing forward, he promises to be there, and he can do incredible things when you just step out.